This the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, broadcasting live on weekends, exclusively on Facebook and the Four Walls Foundation YouTube channel. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday morning. What's today? Today is the 9th?
The 9th.
It's the 9th of November, all right? You know what I mean? My name is Jason Bryce, and actually my name is Doc Bryce, but it's Jason Bryce's legal name. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it's still early for me. We are the new Let's Get It Sports Talk. Coming here now live, broadcasting live on the Four Walls Foundation channel, Facebook, and X, formerly Twitter. X is the X of Twitter. But anyway, listen, we're happy to be here on this. It's kind of fall morning. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of leaves out there. I don't have no trees, but I have leaves. I'm trying to understand this. You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like I want to knock on my neighbor's door, like, yo, come clean this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen. Let's start it off. MB, I know you here. He's on location. He's satellite right now. How you doing, MB? And then go ahead, FB and CB. How you doing, MB?
I'm doing well. I'm out here in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. My son is playing in a season opening tournament. So I'm out here. It's a lot farther than I thought it was, but it's all good. Nice school though. So, but everything's good. Everything's good.
Okay, all right. So now Gettysburg is what's that? 2 hours?
That's what I thought, but no, it took me about 3:15.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. There's the battleground up there, right? Wasn't that where Remember the Titans was?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, FB, how you doing, man? What's going on with you?
Feeling good. College basketball season started. NBA's flowing, so it's good to, be able to sit back, watch some basketball, and get ready for our season, which starts in 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Okay. Everything going good as far as school and everything?
Yeah, school's good.
All right.
School's good.
I know you're going through some things with your team, and we'll get into that, though.
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
We'll get into that, you know what I mean? CB, what's going on? How's everything going?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Still got the mummy wrap on.
I was going there. I was going to go there.
You know
I'm glad you went first.
Everything is healing well, though. You know what I'm saying? I just got to kind of keep it wrapped and covered while I'm out and about. You know what I'm saying? But it's healing up well. I go back to the hand specialist next Tuesday, and I should be able to leave Halloween in the past and take the mummy wrap off. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that was Halloween?
It was a couple weeks before. It's about
that's what I thought.
three, almost 4 weeks ago now when it first happened.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stitches was in for about 9 days, and then they've been out since. So I'm healing up.
All right. And then listen, I'm glad that you're healing. And the other part, you healed from the Phillies and all that stuff too.
Yeah. I moved on.
Right?
It's all good. I moved on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. I didn't know. I know that we saw the hand and we didn't hear from you, so I didn't know what was going on.
It's all good.
That's what's up.
I've moved on. Shift seasons.
That's what's up. All right. Well, listen, I'm doing well. I am back to work, yo.
Yeah, I saw that.
I am back to work.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, I got very comfortable where I was, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And I had to tell my administration, I said, listen, you gotta be patient with me. Because it's been a minute since I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I will tell you this though, I'm happy that it's daylight out now when I go to work. Where I think, what I'm saying, before, when it's dark, what I'm saying, because my kids walk to the bus stop, it still be dark or whatever. Right, so, I'm making nervous about that. So I'm happy about that, though. But anyway, let's get into it, though, man.
Hold on. Do you want to talk about the election?
We have to talk about that. That is something.
I don't want to talk about the presidential election at all. I'm talking about.
Yes. I did. Listen, I did. For those that didn't know, I did have a successful re-election.
Congrats.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Re-election to another unexpired term for 2 years on the Voorhees Township Board of Education.
Nice.
So I was able to. Win that seat. And really, to be honest with you, I give all the props and all the credit to the real president, which I feel is Jesus Christ, is God.
Cool.
And that, to me, is the real president. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I actually took my hands off of it and somehow supernaturally, it came back to me. And sometimes, you know, and that's the thing in life, right? Sometimes you got to take your hand off things, let them figure out the dust and all that.
Right.
And then he'll bring it back around. And then when it comes back around, then you know his purpose, right? Because you're supposed to be there, right? And the reason why I say that is because I took my hands off of it. I came back in January, and then I ran this November, and I ran in a column where you had to choose one, and I was the one.
Nice.
So
there you go.
I didn't have anybody to run against.
There you go.
So I got a career. Listen, I got a career high in votes. I got like 9,000 votes. But I'm grateful. I'm not going to say I'm not grateful. I'm grateful, and I'm definitely here to serve. You know what I'm saying? Now we had some other elections though that didn't necessarily go maybe the way that we thought it should go or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know what? It is what it is. And that's it. I can tell you one thing though, just to touch briefly on it, I can tell you one thing. I don't feel the same way I felt in 2016.
I agree with you.
Okay, so it's not just me, right?
It's not as much doom and gloom.
Right.
The last time.
And why do you think that is? I have a theory, but I want to hear why you think that it might be.
I think because we've already gone through this presidency before, and we knew that a lot of it was just lip service to, you know, from the start.
Right.
So I guess that's why I don't feel that way.
Right. So we know what to expect, right?
Right.
How about you, CB?
No, that. He took the words right out of my mouth. Pretty much. We've been through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like you know, we kind of know what to expect or to know about his shenanigans and and what he does and how he acts, and you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of not as shocking.
That's shocking.
It's not shocking.
You know what I mean? In fact, I actually thought that he really had like a really good chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just hearing the rhetoric from people that I knew or whatever.
Right.
See, MB, what you think, man? I know you didn't want to touch on it too much, man, but we got to touch on it just a smidge. You know what I'm saying? But what you think, though?
I think it's gonna get wild. Like, and I think you can already see like, and I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about the supporters. Like,
exactly.
They you know, it's almost like, you know, when you start drinking or something, you start feeling yourself, you start, you know, your chest sticks out a little bit. You can actually already see that happening with people. So I don't even put it on him. I just think the supporters, it's like people start acting crazy, like, you know. So that's what I think is going to happen. But, you know, as far as, like you guys said, as far as the president himself, we've been here before. We know what it is. You know, and it is what it is. And I'm not one of those who say, oh, the president doesn't do anything for me. But like on a day-to-day basis, how I conduct myself is up to me. So I think I gotta, you know, just live that way, and everything will work out.
Sure. Absolutely. I think that's the only concern I have is what you touched on, MB, is how the people act.
Right.
And it's very similar to, that's the perfect analogy. And I think you already see some of that, right? Like people getting these text messages saying, you know what I mean? So you see some of that stuff. The other thing, though, I want to challenge you guys to, and usually when I have these revelations, I'm not going to say, humbly speaking, when I have these revelations, they usually come true. Okay, I dreamt. I saw Sandy coming before Sandy came. I promise I did. I told my whole family. You can ask my family to this day. I told them get out of New York. Okay. They was like, oh, beloved, shut up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whatever. Right? And then when they was on live for 2 hours with gas, they like, me up some gas. I'm like, nah, son. You know what I'm saying? But the problem I see, though, honestly, though, like we went through something that was life-changing with him. That's the problem. That's the problem that most people have with his presidency, right? We went through COVID. Mm-hmm. So something tells me that there's something worse than COVID coming, and he's going to buy it again. And that's what's scary.
Gotcha.
That's what's scary. You know what I'm saying? Scary. That's very scary. Yeah. That's very scary. Yeah. So, but you know what? We move on, you know what I'm saying? Because we're here to talk about sports, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So I do want to say, you know, rest in peace to my Yankees. You know what I'm saying? You know, we lost. You know, and that was about 2 weeks ago. You know, I kind of took a CB stance. You know what I'm saying? I was in mourning for a little bit. I didn't want to talk about it. It was still raw for me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I really felt like we lost that series. Not like we lost to the Dodgers,
Right,
like
right.
we
Right.
lost the
I got you.
series. And
I got
that really upset me.
I got you.
Especially game one set the tone for everything.
It did.
And then we had another game where we were going to put the pressure on them. We're there, we're rocking and rolling. The Bronx is burning, it's jumping, and yo, my man don't cover first base. I mean, first of all, it starts with the pop fly, right? But that can happen. But then he doesn't cover first base. And you just can't win from mistakes like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not at that level.
Not in the
Not
World
at that
Series.
level. It came like, it was like bad news bears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, the Yankees. I'm hoping that they do keep Juan Soto. Don't spend a whole lot of money because he made some of them errors too, misplaying some balls, out in right field or whatever. But you know what? We need some pitching. Listen, we had the same problems that the Phillies had. Same problems. Pitching. You don't have good pitching. And when you don't have good pitching, you're going to struggle because your hitting can't always come through for you.
True.
But your pitching has to be always good. So rest in peace to the Yankees. So baseball's over. So now we move to basketball. Okay.
Whoa. We moved off of that way too fast.
Uh-oh.
I just have to say one thing. It was amazing to me how after game one, when Freddie Freeman hit the grand slam and they celebrated, it didn't come back to haunt. Like, it wasn't like the end of the world. Like, I was just shocked that like that didn't come back to haunt them.
Like I said, man, listen, I play the numbers, man. Most of my revelations, they be right, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So maybe I'm like 97% or something like that. No, but that Freddie Freeman was like ridiculous, though. Like he won the MVP because I stopped watching.
Yeah.
Okay, I did. I stopped watching. I couldn't watch it no more. So did he win the MVP? Okay, I boycotted ESPN for a while. I'm serious. Like I didn't watch nothing. And then some people, hey, what happened to your Yanks? Leave it alone. Come on, man. Come on. But no, you're right though. It didn't come back to haunt them. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We were there. Hopefully, next year. It's just always. I mean, you guys have been in big games and big situations. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's hard to get back there.
Yeah,
It's hard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take advantage of those things when it's time to. You know what I mean? So, but listen, we move forward. So, I was about to bring up basketball, but I mean, what you want to go with, MB? Football or basketball?
Let's go Sixers first.
Okay. All right. So, you want to do it, or you want me to do it?
I mean, did you guys watch the game last night?
I did not. I was at the Dwelle concert. Do y'all know who Dwelle is?
How was that?
You know Dwelle?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Where was he at?
City Winery.
Okay.
Yo, like I don't see. I think I'm the only one that like and stuff like that. But yo, he got a nice vibe. The beats was banging. Dope, man. Really dope. I thought he could have went a little longer though, because I feel like by the time I got there,
he was done.
yeah, he was done. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But it was a dope show though. The most funniest thing though is have you guys rode Uber?
Yeah.
Yo, so when you Uber or Lyft?
I think I might have did a Lyft before.
Okay, so I understand that Lyft is a little more ghetto than Uber.
Okay,
like Lyft, the car be like in 1995 or whatever. You know,
I used to drive Lyft, so I'm taking offense to that.
Okay. But yo, listen, when you're in the Lyft, I don't know. Every time I'm in a Lyft or Uber, yo, I get some weird people, man. And I'm not sure if it's because I take the Lyft because I want to get activated, so I can go, so I ain't got to worry about driving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting in the car. I'm already activated, and I'm sitting there, and he's like, "So you going to the City Winery?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, how is it?" I said, "I don't know." You know what I'm saying? And then it's like silence, right? But he's driving crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be dramatic like this. But anyway, yo. So listen. So yeah, that's what I did last night. So no, MB, yo, I ain't watched the game. I
saw some of it.
Yeah, I mean, we got to talk about Embiid and all that, but I think what I want to talk about is their start. They're 1-7 now, 1-8, something like that.
Yo.
And like I get it. They're missing Embiid. They're missing Maxey. You know, Paul George missed the beginning of the season. What has really disappointed me is Nick Nurse. And when Nick Nurse came to the team, he was this innovative guy, like trying all this new stuff. You know, he was the guy who boxed and won Steph Curry when nobody had seen that done in the NBA. And I feel like with the team now, he's just like put his hands up until Embiid comes back.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And like to be 1-8, like, and I get it. Like you're missing your guys. I get it. But I don't feel like they're being innovative or trying things or like even when Tyrese was out there, he's running around like he's playing AAU.
Right.
Like there's no structure. There's no, and that's been the most disappointing thing to me, just to see that. I feel like he's just like kind of put his hands up on trying to win games until Embiid gets back.
See, I always thought he was, I didn't always think that. I think in the playoffs, I started to think he was like Doc Rivers Jr. I think that I started feeling this type of way about some of his matchups. He never wins challenges. Never. Okay, you can go back and research that. He never wins challenges. Some of his lineups or whatever. I thought I think he's overrated, to be honest with you. It doesn't seem like, I think you're absolutely right. It doesn't seem like he wants to, a coach really sees what's in front of them, right? And then says, okay, well, listen, we just got to play to win and we got to do our best to do that, right? And coach, actually, he probably should be coaching harder now, right? Like, he doesn't have his guys. I don't see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. And some of it also is the players too, though, coach. Like Eric Gordon, I've said this earlier, Eric Gordon reminds me of Ben Simmons Jr. No, I'm sorry, not Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris Jr. Because I went to the game and it was like the third quarter. He had 0 points. You know what I'm saying?
But we didn't bring Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon's not our second highest paid player. Like Eric Gordon, and this is the problem with Embiid sitting out, with Paul George. Like now we're asking guys to do things that they're not supposed to be doing.
That's it right there.
Right, but Eric Gordon is like, you know what he's like? He's like that. He's like that. He's like that. That starting pitcher that was a starter at one time, but now he's a long reliever. So he should be able to go in and give us stints.
I would never call him a starter.
Yeah,
he was always a really good reserve player, a good piece.
But he started though. He started most of his career.
Still, you're still a good piece. Nobody was building their team around.
No, absolutely.
Right,
but you should be able to get at least 10 points. 10 points. I mean, 10 to. You think Eric Gordon can't? I mean, he's got his primary thing is shooting. Right. He is old. He's a little older now. He should be able to get like 15.
Put him around PG and Embiid's on the floor, and now he's getting open shots.
Open shots is a different story.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's true too. I
think when they signed him, it was
just
for that notion.
Stick him in that corner and shoot the open three.
Yeah,
I do agree with Marcus's point about you just want to see Nick Nurse just try different things.
Do more.
Mm-hmm. And even if the record could still be the same, it's just the attempt, the optics. We're trying to do different things, and we're not just riding this thing. Pause. Not just riding this thing out.
Listen, he's getting the hang of it. But no, I agree though. I agree. What about you, CB?
I got me laughing with the pause thing. You need on the keypad over there. You need a pause.
Right.
Pause. You already got to say it no more. Just hit the button. You know what I'm saying? But I agree. I agree 100%. Because I've seen a bunch of the games, you know what I'm saying? And it just looks bad. It just looks like we're going through the motions. It just looks like, we're all, and more so Nick Nurse, because you got to put the pieces and maneuver them to at least just look competitive. It just looks like we're all, the coaches, the team, just like we can't wait for Embiid to get back. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't wait for everybody to be back together, and then we're going to turn it on. But with Maxey being out, what they say, a month, a couple weeks, something like that. When everybody gets back now, they got to gel together. Mess around, be 1-28.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right,
you know what I'm saying? Right. So we gotta turn this around fast a little bit.
You gotta do something.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this though, I started seeing the kinks in Nick Nurse with how he messed up Buddy Hield.
I was going to bring that up.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield's balling right now too.
He was a baller. So why didn't he get that time? I kept saying that last year. Why is he not playing?
Right.
Like, so what he missed is like, you know what? I don't know. And maybe sometimes coaches are like that with certain players or whatever. You miss a shot or two, you out. Come sit down. Like, so, like, Buddy Hield, he had to get a rhythm. And if, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like the savior, so to speak, in that last game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have been close if he didn't play the way he played. So I sort of first signed with him when he messed that up. And then now just moving forward, like, I don't know if it's a lineup thing. I don't know. I still feel like we should be able to win games with what we have, though. You know what I'm saying?
I think the Sixers' problem is they don't have a guy that's a leader on their team. I don't think Joel Embiid's a good leader. Mm-hmm. I don't think Maxi's ready to be in that role yet.
Right.
PG has proven like great talent, but like leadership-wise, they don't have it. And if you look at all the really good teams across the league, they have that, and they just don't have it. So now when your two best players are out and things are going down, it's hard to bring it back together when you don't have that guy in the locker room that can.
You guys don't think Kyle, what do you think about Kyle Lowry? I think he's a leader, right? He could be a leader.
Yeah, but he's not like, nobody looks at Kyle Lowry as like a Sixer.
Yeah, I got you.
Why he's a good leader. It's not like, you need your guys to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I know we're in trouble. I mean, speaking of our leader, so our leader and our captain is pretty much Joel Embiid, right?
Which is why the Sixers are kind of where we are.
Right.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people not high on Embiid no more. You know what I'm saying? Especially after this incident with the report.
This is the one time I don't fault him though.
I don't fault him either.
I don't fault him for this.
I fault him for pushing him though.
You can't push him, but
I don't fault him for screaming on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to check somebody, you could check somebody. But why do you take it to that level though?
Right.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. I mean, MB, what you think? You think he was wrong for that or what?
Yeah, I mean, I think the reporter was way out of line for what he did. I mean, I don't think anybody has denied that. I think the reporter was even way out of line for showing up because I think Embiid spoke about it or said something about it, right after it happened, and the guy wasn't there, and then he heard him, so he knew there was a problem. So he showed up the next time to try to, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, obviously you can't put your hands on him. But I also blame that on the Sixers PR, whatever. Like, why are they even in the same spot? Like, why would we even – we know there's a problem. Why are we even going to let that happen? But to be fair, like, the suspension really means nothing. I don't think he'd be playing right now anyway. I think the suspension kind of forced him to come back to play. Because he's got to play now after the 3-game suspension, or they're going to get fined again.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the suspension, they have to say he's healthy for the game to be suspended.
That's what. So it's already been enacted now.
Yes.
Right. So now, like, if he doesn't come back, they're saying, oh, well, then those 3 games he wasn't going to play anyway. So that's
right. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with Fred. I think I don't think Embiid will ever win a championship. I just don't think. I don't think he's a. He doesn't. I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't think he's a winning player. Like, he's great. Like, he's talented. Like, he might be the most skilled basketball player in the NBA. But I don't think he's a winner. Like, does he make players around him better?
Okay, I mean that's a good point.
Right?
I mean,
I've been out on him since the 2019 playoffs
when they lost with a double doink.
Because we were up 2-1, game at home, and I'm sick. I don't know if I'll be able to play.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had a chance to go up 3-1 versus the Raptors. And I went to whatever game was before. And I remember leaving thinking like, all right, this team, they could beat the Raptors.
Right.
And the next day it was like, I don't know if I can play. But then you hear about him being out in the clubs.
Oh, word? He was out?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't even remember.
So I'm like, man, you're not taking this seriously.
Wow. Okay, but that... Okay, so that's before he made the crying face, right?
That was
that year,
that
right?
Was that year,
so you got to maturate. He maturates from that. You know what I'm saying?
Has he though?
Yep. Yo,
What's changed since
so
that?
Listen, hold up. Let's be clear. Are we saying this during the playoffs last year? Are we, Marcus? You have that same energy towards Embiid?
I told you I've been out since 2019.
Okay, but come on, yo, he had like a broken face. He had palsy, and he's still playing. Come on.
No. I'm not saying it's because he's hurt or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. Like I think in the playoffs, especially last year, I think he did everything he could possibly do. I just don't think his style of play, the way, like, just putting it all together, I don't see it. Like, you know, like he should average 15 rebounds a game.
Absolutely.
Right. So in that Knicks series, I know he's hurt, but like, what killed us?
Rebounding.
Yeah.
Like, and we're getting upset with Tobias for not scoring, which is very valid. Don't get me wrong, but like there's other things that happen, and I just don't. I think I've known it for a while. Like I think I've been trying to fight it. Like no, like we can do it, but I'm like at the point where I don't know. I don't see it because we're not a good enough team without him to put ourselves in a good situation for when he is healthy. And I think he's not healthy right now. Like I don't think he's out of shape. I don't think it's any of that. I think he's not healthy.
True.
And it could be that. And it could be that. I still think that though, if they had Maxey and Paul George, they would still be able to do something. I think Drummond was like a good pickup for them where they could still make noise with that. I'm not saying that they maybe can't win the championship with that, but Drummond's a good piece. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I think Embiid has the leadership. I just think that he hasn't had the right coach. I just feel like he doesn't have the right coach. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different things that he does down the stretch that are suspect. And it's like, yo, why, you're dribbling too much and take a bullshit, nonsense three or whatever. Or, the team just be out of sync at the wrong moments. Right. You know what I'm saying? And for real, we haven't had like a really, really, really good coach since Larry Brown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my opinion. I mean, Doc Rivers, I think was good. I thought he was good, but
is he still good?
Doc Rivers is a good coach, man. I mean, Milwaukee.
They have the same record as the Sixers, and they got everybody healthy.
That was more the GM, though. That's the GM. They should have never traded Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is the reason why Boston won that chip.
I like Drew.
They should have never traded.
If you have Damian Lillard and Giannis, you can't be 2-10.
Yeah, but it's the style of play. You know how we talked about like messing with chemistry, right?
Right.
So like Milwaukee had a good chemistry with Drew Holiday. Sure, he's not flash. He doesn't average many points as Damian, but now you're giving up defensively.
Right.
So now which one's going to make a more of a gap and hole? The defense.
There's no question. I agree with that 100%. But you still have Giannis and Dame Lillard. You can't be.
That's true. I mean, I'll give you that. And you have some nice pieces. You got crazy.
You have some nice pieces.
Yeah. Well, you got Crazy Bobby. You got Brooks Lopez there.
Now, what's hurting them is I don't know if Chris Middleton's back yet. That's hurting them.
He's not. Okay. He's not back yet.
Okay, but they're going to be there. They're going to be there towards the. You know what I'm saying?
They should be.
And Philly should too. Philly should
be.
How did Paul George play last night?
So he's still on like a minutes restriction.
Okay.
When he's out there, like you can see he's trying to get in the flow, but he does some things that you're like, okay, I'm happy. Like that's why we got him.
Yes.
But he's still not. He's not there yet.
Right.
He's not there.
Okay. So he's working his way back.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I do see them improving. I'm not sure what games who they play. I think they play Charlotte tomorrow. Or they play somebody tomorrow. Or is it New Orleans or something?
Yeah, they got Charlotte
tomorrow. So they should be able to get this game. You know what I'm saying?
Playing well. Charlotte's playing well.
Playing well. You got LaMelo. You know what I'm saying? So, I know I made a mistake though. I went to, and I think I might have talked about this. I went to opening night. And I brought my tickets before they made the announcement. I was pissed off, man. I was pissed off, man. So, I want to go to this game on Tuesday, which is the Knicks.
I might be going to.
I want to go, but I don't think I'm going to go.
You're not going to go?
Is Embiid going to play?
He has to.
He has to.
He has to. What are they going to get fined? So he has to.
He's gonna play.
I mean, well, he doesn't have to, but I mean, if he doesn't play, then they'll get fined. So.
And this is the first night of that or their in-season tournament.
What?
So the NBA is the NBA is gonna,
Maybe I will go. Maybe I will go. Maybe we'll
the
go.
NBA is gonna come down on them.
Speaking about the other teams around the league, man. Any surprise starts? I'm surprised at the Cavs.
Yeah, I was just ready to say that.
I'm surprised at them.
They're playing well. They beat the Warriors last night, I think.
You know what? I'm surprised about the Warriors.
I'm surprised about the Warriors.
They got off to a good start as well.
They have. And Buddy Hield's out there balling.
Their game versus Celtic, it was one of the best regular season games. It was the best regular season game I've seen this year.
Wow. Okay. Wow. See, I didn't watch that game. Was that Thursday?
I mean, it's only been 10 games, but it was a
okay. Yeah, wow. And Steph is looking Steffi.
Steph is looking like Steph.
Okay. All right.
The greatest point guard of all time.
Look at his face.
There's nothing to think about. Like, what are we talking
Greatest
about?
point guard of all time.
What are we talking about? Like, it's not even close.
Really?
It's not even close.
Of all time?
The greatest.
It's not even close.
What we talking about? Okay.
I'm talking about a player that plays the point guard position.
Scoring ability. I've never even seen this argument. I've never heard this argument as Steph as the greatest point guard in him. I've never heard that argument.
It's the greatest point guard of all time.
It's not an argument.
It's not an argument. It's solidified. It's done.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to break this clip down. Like, is he really the great? Wow.
Who would it be?
Isaiah.
What we judging on? Talking about championships, right?
Championships, scoring.
I mean, scoring.
Winning,
I mean,
he's done it all. You know, if you want to tell me a guy's better because he has, 3 more assists or 4 more assists a game, sure. But, I mean, he's the greatest shooter of all time.
Yes.
He's been a part of a dynasty. He's the greatest point guard of all time.
They had a cheat code at one time. But yeah,
him. He's the cheat code.
No. Come on. You know they had a cheat code when what's his name? Scared Durant went over and joined forces with him or whatever. Come on, that was a cheat code.
One before him.
They won before him. They won with him. They won without him. They
won one before him.
And Draymond told him, listen, we're going to win whether you come here or not.
No, true.
And then he did it.
Yeah. Well, you did it after, right? When he left, right? So he proved that. But he knew that they couldn't get past LeBron unless they had something else on him, and they had to go get Durant.
Who'd they beat, Mark? Who'd they beat in 2016? I can't remember.
They didn't beat nobody in 2016. They beat the Cavs in 2015.
2015. They beat LeBron, right? Okay.
They beat LeBron with Kyrie. No, hold up. LeBron ain't had his whole team.
Hold on. LeBron went out and got his. What do you mean? LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love. What are we talking about?
Kyrie didn't play. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about
but that Cavs team was very, very good.
No, you had good pieces. Yes, you did. You had great pieces. Yeah, you had Kyrie, you had Kevin Love, you had Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye.
Pieces.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not saying they weren't. I mean, comparing to, so you had Kyrie, Kevin Love, and LeBron versus Draymond.
Whoa, no.
And Clay. That's
just helping my argument.
No. Everybody talks about how much Draymond sucks.
Huh?
Draymond's this. Draymond sucks. Draymond can't do this. Now we're gonna list him on the thing.
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm talking about during that era. Okay, we're talking about 2015. Okay, when they beat the Cavaliers. Okay?
I'm with you. I'm saying.
Mark, I forgot. Kevin Love didn't play either. He didn't play.
I'm with all that. I
forgot about that.
I'm saying when you saying they went out to get KD, right?
Yes.
Right? All everybody was saying was Draymond's only good because he's on that team. Right?
That might have been that argument at the time. Yeah.
So we can't throw him in as he's one of the guys. Because then you have that's true for everybody.
No, all right, no.
I'm saying it's LeBron. It's LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love. It's Steph, KD,
and Clay.
No.
So who?
No, it was Steph. The original one was Steph, Draymond, and Clay.
Okay, so who's a better big three out of those three? Out of those two teams?
As far as
if you go
Draymond,
Draymond. Who's better, Draymond or Kevin Love? Why are we thinking about this?
Come on.
About this.
I mean, what? Wait a minute. Hold up. You're saying to me that Kevin Love
Kevin Love that was averaging 20 and 10 in Minnesota.
You're saying to me that Kevin Love is miles better than Draymond Green.
Yes.
At that time, yes.
Come on. I'm not saying he's not better, but he's not miles away. Like Draymond's way back here. Kevin Love. Hell no.
That's fine.
Hell no.
All right. Kyrie or Klay Thompson. Who's better? Why are we thinking about this?
No, I want to ask Mark. I want to know what Marcus says. That's his man.
Oh yeah, but that's Kyrie's better than Klay.
Okay, who's better, Steph or LeBron?
Are they miles? Well, hold up. Are they miles? No, because that matters.
No.
Especially
No, they're not miles, no, but significant.
Proximity and ratio matters, man.
Not miles, but significant.
Yeah, see, Mark always come with. They said, okay, all right. So Kyrie, all right, LeBron and Steph, right? That was at the time.
Now it's a toss-up.
Y'all are tripping. At the
LeBron
time,
is the second best player ever.
I know.
And Steph, we don't even know if Steph's the best point guard ever, and we're talking about it's a toss-up.
But we're talking about at 2015. I'm asking everybody to dial the mind back. Get with Marty McFly. You know what I'm saying?
At that time,
a little bit.
At that time, I think the gap is even farther for LeBron and Steph. At that time.
That time?
Yes.
I think LeBron is even better than Steph at that time.
I actually thought LeBron had a jump after 2016.
And I think Steph had a jump.
I thought that LeBron was here. I think LeBron solidified that number too. I still think it was kind of, because even at that time, people were like, KD, LeBron, KD. I mean, I could hear people now. Oh, he's better. He's this, he's that, this and that. LeBron separated himself from Steph and all the others when he won in 2016. Now can you guys disagree with that or agree with that?
No, I'm agreeing.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So at 2015, mind state, you know what I'm saying? That was a pretty, you know what I'm saying? That big three and that other big three was pretty good. I mean, LeBron would have went back to back 2015, 2016 if he had Kevin Love and Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? They would have won, right? So they won in 2016, okay? And it's not even just they won, it's how they won. They came back from 3-1 and won, okay? Never happened before in history. The Warriors had to make a splash, and they went they saw Durant over there saying that, hey, I wish I could be on the Warriors. You know what? I can't beat them. I'm gonna join them. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And that set them up for the cheat code. Nobody was beating them. What they went? They went back to back, didn't they?
Yeah.
They went back to back. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just saying that. Listen, we went down a rabbit hole.
I was going to say, we had to go back there.
We went down a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got to ponder on that. I don't know. I mean, Steph Curry is great. He's phenomenal. I just don't know about all time, though.
So I got you. Who would it be if it's not him?
I mean, you have to give consideration to Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson.
That's what I was going to say, Magic.
You got to give consideration to Magic Johnson. I mean, those probably came off roll off my tongue right now. You know what I'm saying?
Steph is there, though.
Steph is there, though. I'm not saying he's not there. I just say I've never heard somebody say, actually, I've never heard it until today. Like, this is my first time hearing this. You know what I mean? That Steph Curry's the greatest point guard of all time. The greatest shooter of all time? Absolutely. Right. The greatest point guard? I don't know. Is he really a point? I guess no.
See, that's what I'm trying to. I mean, I know he's a point guard, but I think that's where I'm at with it because he's so shot first in a lot of the offense. And when I think of point guard, I think of Magic coming down, setting up the floor, dishing it off, and then if he has to score, he'll score. He can get buckets. But in my mind, I mean, Steph he's firing away as soon as he's open, which is nothing wrong with that because it works for him. Right. But that's just where I kind of get it twisted as being a point guard. You know what I'm saying? But
greatest shooter, greatest shooter he got. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure if I want. I don't know. Maybe I still do want Steph. I don't know, but
you want Steph over who?
Oh, Kyrie was busting his behind. Okay. Kyrie was busting his behind.
Kyrie is nice.
Kyrie was busting his behind, yo.
Conversation.
You know what I'm saying? So Kyrie got to be up in there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This
could be a whole show on itself.
Right? That's a tough situation. I've never heard. I promise you, I've never heard somebody say, "Yo, he's the greatest point guard of all time." I've never heard.
And
that.
I know we're beating a dead horse, but if somebody says, "All right, you can start your team," and you have to choose between Kyrie and Steph, you're going to go with Kyrie. You're going to think about it?
Fred, listen, you know we all educators. You know what I'm saying? So you know that there's other clarifying facts that matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about talent, and it's big no, I'm not working this day, I'm not that. We're talking about talent for talent. I don't know. Kyrie is
the game is about putting the ball into the basket.
And Kyrie does that. And Kyrie does it.
But Steph does it on an elite level.
Than anybody ever did.
That's true.
He shoots the ball better than anybody ever.
Yes, I give you that. Yes, I can't even front. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But Kyrie's never been a number one. Do you agree with that?
He tried.
I think Boston was.
He tried.
But Boston, though, he was super tough in Boston. You don't think so?
Boston, they got rid of him. They were better.
Yeah. That's a good point there.
No, but they didn't get rid of him. He left.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He left.
Got rid of him. He's not there.
They were there.
And even Jason Tatum's, and we're back down the rabbit hole. Yeah, even his rookie year, Kyrie's out in the playoffs. They go to Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm probably going to go with Steph. Steph's a bad dude.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm probably going to go with Steph. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. But I'm just talking about the greatest of all time. That's the only thing. I'm not sure about that. I mean, is he in the argument conversation? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I've never heard the argument. So now I'm to think about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe so. Because he's a bad dude, man. I can't front. All right. So, what's up? Listen, where we at? What's this with Drake and DeMar DeRozan real quick? Let's finish that up real quick. What's that about?
Yeah. What happened? I don't even know what happened.
I don't even know.
I don't even know what happened.
All right, so I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I don't even know what happened.
I'm sure you guys have all heard about the rap beef of 2024 between Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So there's a line in the song where Kendrick references DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan's in the video in the diss track against Drake.
Okay.
DeMar and Drake had a relationship when DeMar was
Toronto.
In Toronto.
Right.
So apparently Drake was at the game. That was Vince Carter's retirement.
Okay.
And he made some comments because he got on the broadcast, made some comments like, if they put DeMar jersey up there, I'm ripping it down.
Oh, wow.
And, he was upset about it.
Wow. Okay. All right. Who do y'all think won that beef? Drake or Kendrick? I'm not really familiar with it like that.
I think Fred is the perfect person to answer.
Okay, all right.
So listen, I'm a Drake fan. I understand. I from the outside looking in, Kendrick won the beef.
Right.
He won.
Kendrick.
That's where I'm at
won,
with it.
Okay.
That was hard to say, Mark.
No, I will say this though. I don't think Drake, and I'm not like a music guy like that. Like everybody, like not like us, is still playing constantly. I think Drake's, what was it, Family Matters? I think that was fire.
I agree. I think that out of the whole thing, that was my favorite song.
I think it got downplayed so much.
I think sometimes, you know how they say that reputation precedes you. Mm-hmm. I think that's probably why Drake didn't necessarily get because Drake is considered poppy. Right, to a lot of people, right? but he's super nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I like Drake.
And I would rather listen to Drake than Kendrick.
I like Drake.
I don't really like Kendrick.
I'll give Drake his credit for this too. He's on top, and everybody keeps coming at him, and he's not backing down from anybody.
True.
He's taking them all on. So, I think that shows who Drake is.
And I just like his flow better. Like 8 a.m. in Charlotte is one of my favorite joints by him. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake is nice, man.
I mean, Kendrick is nice too. All right, you can't say he's not nice. And I think a lot of people. I know for me, I think it's just because it's like Kendrick just kept coming, like blow after blow after blow after blow, and then Drake was just kind of like, I'm done with this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Kendrick is still kicking it and still going, still going. So I think that had a lot to do with it too. Just the volume of shots he took.
Right.
Putting out back to back. Strategy was right. Yeah, that's
well, it's almost like Kendrick needed it more than Drake. Drake didn't really need that.
Yeah. True.
But Kendrick needed that because that helped him. Kendrick was nice. I'm not saying he's not nice. But he's not on Drake level.
True.
But this might have helped him though. But then who to me really wanted the beef was J. Cole. And he wasn't even really even in it.
See, I think he lost it.
I agree.
Heard his joint?
I heard the most recent when he came out.
Yeah,
and everybody's like, we don't really want to hear from you.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Too late.
I took it like I thought it was genius.
I listened to it. I was like, yo, this is great. Right. I'm looking at the response from other people and everybody.
It's like you had your chance. You had your chance. You could have been in a mix. You chose not to. Now that it's kind of over with, now here you come.
Right.
Like, dude, we're done. We're friends. We're friends again.
Right. Okay. But I don't know. If I had to rank the three, today's show is about rabbit holes, right? So you know what I mean? Like if I had to rank the three, I'm ranking Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick. And me personally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just think their flow. Somebody said something about, I think RZA said it, which I didn't understood it. He said that Kendrick is more naturally talented, gifted, and then Drake is an artist that had to really work at his craft.
Okay.
Which I don't really understand.
I don't really.
We're all educated.
Right.
We're all educated. So I don't know. Isn't that the same thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because talent doesn't really get,
right.
You have to work at your craft.
Right.
Like,
still got to work at your craft.
So I don't understand. But, shout out to RZA. I love your beats, though. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But
I think the Drake thing was just like American culture. We build you up.
Yeah.
We love you. We love you. And then once you're on top for too long, it's time to come back down.
Coming down. Yeah. But I still don't think DeMar DeRozan, I think that was kind of weak of him, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, Drake has had your back when you were slouching in Raptors. You didn't play sometimes because you had a headache.
Right.
You had this and that. You disappeared or whatever. So, I mean, I don't, DeMar hasn't won. As a matter of fact, the year he left, they won.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he left, they won. So, you know what I'm saying? And then now you're in Chicago doing absolutely nothing.
Sacramento.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't even know he was there.
I'm tripping. That's
right. He was
He's
there.
going
Okay.
to
Oh, so
Hoover
he's
game.
back home. That's why he's talking. Because he's from Cali, ain't he?
Yeah, right.
Right, he's from Cali. So that's why
Well,
he's talking.
Sacramento and LA are like, from here to North Carolina. So it's far. It might be like 4, not North Carolina, but Virginia. It's like 4 hours.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Really far.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never been to Cali. I want to go.
For real?
I've never been. Yeah, I want to go, man. I want to go. But anyway, all right. So listen, now we got to talk about some football now.
Oh, wait a minute, real quick.
Okay.
Your boy got in the game last night. Your boy Bronny.
Oh, he did.
We got to talk about
Yeah,
it.
he got in the game last night.
The South Bay game or the LA?
No, Sixers game.
Sixers game.
Yeah.
The LA.
Yeah, he played last
that game. I didn't know if he with the South Bay Lakers yet.
No, he's going today.
Okay.
Tomorrow. This morning he's taking the trip down. You know what I'm saying? He's taking the trip down there. But then, he's going to play. Listen, he's only playing home games.
Why is that? I don't like that.
Yeah, that's.
What you mean? It's back to my argument, man. What you mean? Why you don't like that? He's not playing it. He's only playing home games because he's going to get the best of both worlds. Okay, and LeBron is grooming him for the playoffs.
Oh my Lord!
Grooming him. Okay. Listen. Why?
I can't believe you're saying this right now.
Let's just start. Let's go piece by piece. Why is he only playing home games? Who do they do that to?
Because LeBron's like, my son's not traveling the way those G League guys travel.
So you think it's like the bouginess of it?
Yes.
Like the,
Why else wouldn't he travel with the G League? Why else would he only play home games? We're not sending you to. Yeah, they play in towns I've never even heard of.
We're not sending you to Delaware.
Right. You think LeBron's playing? You think Bronny playing the Delaware Blue Coats?
That's a good point. The Blue Coats are buses behind. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Which is
Ricky
why
Cat
he
really-
should be going to the game.
Wait. The Blue Coats are what?
Oh, they will bust his behind.
Oh, but they're getting ready for the NBA
But
play.
they're getting ready for the playoffs.
Listen, make no mistake about it. Bronny is in the league because of his father.
We know that.
So we know it's not necessarily his talent. Ricky Council will bust his behind. You know what I'm saying? So we know that. But because that's his father, he's getting on OJT, man. On the job training. Come on.
Did you see how JJ Redick reacted to D'Lo?
No, so what's going on there?
Yeah, when he walked off the press conference thing.
So D'Lo had like 3 straight bad possessions. Took a bad shot.
Okay.
Got backdoored for a layup.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he took another pull-up 3 right after that.
Mm.
JJ Redick is on the bench slamming his chair up and down. Okay? Calls timeout, benches D'Lo the rest of the game. The last 2 games, he hasn't started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So my point is this. JJ Redick wants to win.
Right.
He's not there for a show. Like, and I get what you're saying about how like they're grooming him, and I'm not even disagreeing with that. But he's just not good enough. It's not like you're grooming I don't know, a guy who really is going to be this coming up. Like he's not there.
A Kobe situation where they were sitting Kobe as a rookie.
Right.
No, I don't think it's that. No, but I do think that it's like they're grooming him to be like a point guard, a defensive stopper. Okay, and the fact that it's correlated with JJ having problems with D'Lo, that could maybe assume, and it's a stretch that maybe, you know what I mean? Like,
no,
he played 1 minute. He played 1 minute in a blowout.
it's a stretch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, is that a Heisman stretch?
That's what it is.
So it's a stretch, but maybe, listen. Okay, here we go. Listen, here we go. Will Bronny be on the playoff roster? Yes or no?
Yes.
He probably will be.
Okay.
He'll be in very nice outfits.
Yeah.
So you don't even think that he'll be in uniform? You think he'll be behind the bench?
Brown will probably get him a seat.
Right, okay.
He'll probably let him sit next on the bench.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you think he'll be on a CB playoff roster in
That's
uniform?
tough.
In
That's
uniform.
It depends how they go. Well, I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
But if he's on the roster, he's gonna be in uniform, right?
He'll be on the inactive.
And be active. Okay. MB.
I
Playoff roster.
can see him being in a uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe for marketing reasons. That was I thinking.
But it's not because he's going to play.
Yeah.
Yo, we have to make a friendly wager. Okay? With everybody.
Can we make a wager about your rookie of the year?
I did say that, right?
Yeah, you did.
I'm not ready to put money.
Yeah,
that one's in the crock pot right now.
Yeah.
It's still cooking. You know what I'm saying? But I will put some money on that. Yo, he will be on the playoff roster, and I think he will play.
Significant minutes or like?
I think any minute that he plays is significant, right? Because
No.
He's playing on the playoffs. JJ Redick is going to be sitting next to us.
okay, any minute that he plays in the playoff is significant for him. For his caliber of a player, for where he's at in his position in the NBA, that's significant. I see Brady being like a Royal Ivy, the Royal Ivy type. You know what I'm saying? Like Royal Ivy, maybe a little lower than Robert Pack. maybe some other little point guards is not Ish, maybe Ish Smithis, but not because Ish Smith was really good.
I don't see that this year though.
No. I'm saying
eventually.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually. I'm telling you, listen. JJ is grooming him. JJ is not acting that way without LeBron's guidance or without his approval. Even though he did cuss at him, though. Didn't he cuss at him? I read something. He screamed at LeBron or something like that or whatever.
He's the coach of the team.
Okay. All right.
Wait. Are we really saying that we're shocked that an NBA coach cursed at their player?
He was able to do that because that's his boy. It's his boy. It's his boy. If it wasn't his boy, you think he's getting cursed at?
The only time
David Blatt didn't curse at him.
When he was coached the hardest, he won the most. No. Not with Ty Lue, with Eric Spoelstra. When he was coached the hardest, he won the most.
Okay.
That's a good point.
When Bron bought into a system and didn't want to be, everything has to be around me and I'm controlling everything, he had the most success.
See, I think his success with Cavaliers was more than Miami. But that's still debates or whatever. I don't know. Listen, I think LeBron is going to be there, though. That's still my argument. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. America, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what? Listen, they say Donald Trump had the greatest comeback. Bronny's about to have the greatest comeback. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you see Bronny out there. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta look at this, with how things are going in the West. Are the Lakers going to be in the playoffs?
I was going to say
for him to be on the playoff roster.
This
thing might be mute. We might not have to worry about it.
That's a great point. That is a great point. All right, let's move. So football, man. Eagles, man. I mean, listen. I heard somebody say, in matter of fact, I was in a Bible study.
Okay.
And we were talking about, and shout out to Pastor Calvin, Pastor Cal, in the King Movement. He was on a Bible study, and he was talking about how, how we as men got to get our thing together and start flowing right. You know what I mean? And getting together and start, gelling and stuff like that. He said, yeah, sort of like the Eagles, how the Eagles are coming together and whatever, this and that. And I said, wait a minute, hold up, Pastor. Wait, I love everything that you say, but what's up with the Eagles analogy? Like, you know what I'm saying? How you woven this into stuff like that. So do we feel like the Eagles have turned the page? I'm saying no. But I want to hear from you guys. So anybody take it.
I'm gonna say no. I'm still on no. I need to see a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
More, right?
I like the direction they're going in.
Yes.
I ain't going front. You know what I'm saying? But I just still need to see a little bit more.
Okay.
You know
all right, FB.
Before I get all crazy about it.
You guys have grown to be spoiled. The Eagles are 6-2. How many other teams are 6-2 in the league right now?
True.
So all the issues that they have, you look at their record, you go, man, they're 6-2.
True.
So they're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, that's good. But they were in the same spot they were last year, right? So they were really good. Sometimes the record can, I guess what they call that, fool's gold. Could that be fool's gold, though, maybe?
A little bit. The Bengals, I think, was a good win, even though the Bengals were playing a little better. But, their record is not great so far this year. But, when we get to can't overlook Dallas, the division game, rivalry game.
You can.
Hold up.
As a fan, I'm not going to. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get my FB on. Yeah, I can agree.
I'm not going to do that to myself because if I'll be like, yeah, this is in the bag, and then we lose, now I'm being crushed. You know what I'm saying? So not overlooking tomorrow's game, but the Commanders are balling. Let's see what we do against them. When we get to the Ravens, some of those upper echelon squads, if we play well, then I'll feel a whole lot better. I feel good. You're right. We're 6-2. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But before I get all crazy like I did last year, let me just see a little bit more. I want to see a little bit more consistency.
Yeah, no,
that's it.
And and listen, you know what? And no disrespect, CB, but listen, I'm happy that you're feeling that way, man, because this is a different approach than you're taking than you took with the Phillies. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate this approach. You're just being patient. MB, what you think they turned the corner or what?
They're definitely they're playing better. I just don't think they've beaten anybody. So I think that's what gives everybody a little pause. I was really hoping that Dallas was full strength because I think that would have been a good test. Because I mean, either way, playing in Dallas is always tough, and I think it's going to be tough tomorrow as well. But even if they win that game, it's still you're going to say, oh, there's no Dak. You know, I don't know if CD and Michael Parsons are definitely playing or not, but like they're still going to have that with it if you win that game. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely think they're playing better. I think Sirianni, you know, the one thing, you know, you can't your coach when your coach has a bad game, that's something to be nervous about, right? Because that can turn the game. Like that game last week should have been a blowout.
Yeah.
And you know, they had a bad call with the Saquon fumble or whatever, but even then, like you're leaving points, you know, if they just do what most teams do, you have an extra 8 points and it's still a blowout.
Right.
So that makes it tough. But at the same time, you know, I'll give him his credit. Like he's been pretty consistent with what he does. So, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think when you're worried about, all right, is my coach going to have a good game? Is my quarterback going to have a good game? My defense, like when you have to throw that coaching thing in there too, I just think it puts up another reason to be cautious about, you know, how good this team really is.
True.
No, that's true. That's true. So you think is him making those calls or he's being told? Because I don't really know what assignments does he have. What is he really in charge of?
I think he's definitely making like the go for it,
So go for two
and all that type of stuff. I think that's his call. But I think to that point, I think we have some qualified coordinators that could kind of balance it out. Okay. Like maybe last year when he was doing his stupid stuff and not taking points, leaving, you know what I'm saying? Right. The coordinators weren't strong enough to kind of balance out the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I think with the coordinators that we have can hopefully continue to like, he's going to do something stupid, but we'll do this to kind of keep us afloat.
Right. I mean, do I see them beating Dallas this weekend? I didn't know they was playing in Dallas. They was playing at home, but they're playing in Dallas. I see them beating it just because, you know, with the Dak thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a blow. And FB, that's a blow. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did that really complete your checkout, or were you already checked out before that?
They just didn't have the pieces to be a good team in the NFL. Okay. When you look at, you know, your offensive line, your defensive line, two vital pieces of any good football team, and they struggle with both of those things. They've, for the last few years, consistently been dropping it in their ability to run the ball. Right? So now they're the worst rushing team in the league. Right. You do that, and then you don't have a great receiving core. You're just setting yourself up. You're just not putting a good product out there on the field.
Yeah, true. And you saw that like week 2, 3 or something like that? Because you didn't early. You didn't see it preseason.
I didn't watch preseason.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I think we had some conversation. I could have sworn.
I mean, that's just Cowboy.
Okay, it's fan.
Part of being a Cowboy fan.
FB, let me ask you this. As a Dallas fan, because once I started hearing the news about my man Derrick Henry being from Dallas, working out in Dallas and all that type of stuff, as a Cowboys fan, like, how did you feel that they didn't reach out to try to get this guy? He's right here in your backyard, and you need a running back.
It's just, like I've said about Jerry, I just wish he would just step out of the way and let somebody else handle the football decision. Yeah. You can still be the owner and be the face and have this, but let somebody else make the football decisions. Because I was mad. Like, I was a Cowboys fan on my side.
Right. Why would you do that, right?
Yeah, it just seems like common sense things. They just don't. They just consistently don't.
Gotcha.
Well, the one thing I will say that Jerry did was that he read up Dak. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm happy. Maybe as if I'm an owner, I'm probably not that happy. Like Dak, like, you know what I'm saying? But as I can't say I'm a fan of Dak's, but you know what I'm saying? But as I'm a fan of him getting what he should be compensated for.
I agree.
I'm glad he got that. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, this would be, just imagine if he didn't sign that and they held out like that. That would be super tough for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he might even be, like, traded.
I mean,
possibly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I don't know. I think McCarthy goes, though.
I think he has to.
I think he has to go. I think it's time. It's time for him. I think Belichick's coming.
I don't think so.
I think Billy's coming.
I think Belichick only comes if he has the full control that he.
Yeah, Jerry would definitely have to step down, I think.
Y'all don't understand what Billy's going through right now. You understand what's happening with Billy.
You think he would he's so used to being in control of the whole thing that he would just take that job and give up control? You think that?
Billy's changed. Let me tell you how Billy's changed. Billy, we know in our culture, there was a movie. I'm not sure when it came out, but it helped out a lot of people, especially a lot of the older people, older females, and it was called Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where we're going. Okay.
No, I'm just saying it was called Stella Got Her Groove Back, right?
Okay.
And when we saw I'm not calling them that, but some people call them cougars or whatever. But you saw the older, and they got with like a little sweetback or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was like, wow. You know what I mean? They got alive, right?
That was my girl Angela Bassett, right?
Now you see him at the club now. You know what I mean? Now they talking like, yo, that's lit. You know what I'm saying? Now they talk, you know what I mean? So now Billy.
Okay.
That's even more reason for him to just
Billy got him a young
out.
Billy got him a young thing. Billy got him a young thing, man. Like she like 26.
Yeah, she is a young.
Let me throw this out there.
It's even more reason for him to just hang out.
Didn't they when they had a little Halloween costume? What do you see a 70-something-year-old going to a Halloween party? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What should MB?
Let me throw this out there. What about though if the Eagles, I don't know, make the playoffs, lose in the first round, and they get rid of Sirianni? If you're Belichick, where do you go?
He's not going to Philly.
Why would he go to Dallas, not Philly?
He's not going to Philly. He's not going to Philly.
Why?
No.
We're waiting.
Yeah, but
why? He got to give us a reason.
I'm going to tell you why.
Give us a reason.
I'm not sure if it's a lack of belief in the... I don't know. I got to think about that. I just don't see it happening.
Okay.
I just don't see it happening. I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Lori and them, they want that control, right? And I'm not sure what their friendship. He's friends with Jerry Jones. They're kind of cool like that. So he's. I think Jerry Jones will be willing to give up some control.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his boy.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a little different. I mean, I don't know. I mean, and think about the coaches that coached under Jerry Jones, right? They've had long tenures, and they've been garbage. Like Jason Garrett should have been gone after year 2. He sucked. He was not a leader of men. But he stayed, 8 years?
8 years.
Yeah, he was there for a minute.
Come on. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just don't see him going to Philly. Okay. I don't. I do see Sirianni leaving, though. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that, too.
I can see that. You know what I mean?
But I see Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
Belichick needs to go somewhere where he's not going to have the power. He's not a good general manager.
Yeah, because once Tom Brady left.
Right.
Like, he's not good at it.
I mean, but I mean, but that's, there's a season for everything. You know what I'm saying? That season ended, so it didn't end. See, usually things like that, they don't end well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about the Warriors, right? They got rid of Clay. That wasn't like a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? So things happen like that. But I can actually see him going to Dallas. And, first of all, that's unfortunately. I don't know if I'd
want that, though.
Why? That's America's team.
The trend of getting the young coach that can kind of galvanize a locker room is kind of what's been doing well in the league, and that's kind of where I would want the Cowboys to go, and not get somebody who's been a billion different places.
Okay, I mean, that's fair. That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, I don't
just try something different. I mean, you went with Mike McCarthy, you went with the wisdom. Now let's get a new young, one of those coordinators that's killed.
But you can't see, the thing is about you can't. Dallas is almost like, certain teams that can't afford to be like losing like that.
We've been losing.
I know, but no. You've been losing this year, but you don't win in the playoffs. That's the main problem. That's the main problem. I think Bill Belichick can change that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bill Belichick is probably, he's like, is he the greatest coach?
He's the greatest coach ever.
He's the greatest coach ever.
Yeah, I would think so.
You would say that. So, Better than Tom Landry and all them, huh?
Andy Reid's in that conversation for me.
Yeah, you gotta. Now that you say that, you gotta put.
Now, yeah, absolutely.
Andy Reid's up there, man.
Andy doing it for
Now, I will say that.
Does Belichick's legacy take a hit? How bad he was after Brady left?
No, I don't think so. I don't even think people even judge him on that.
That's a good point, though.
I don't think so.
Think about it. I never looked at it like that.
He probably should, but he won't.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that long. Like, how long did he stay after Tom? Like 2 years? Or 3 years or something like that?
Three.
At least three.
At least three, right? So I mean, it wasn't that long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he gets judged on that. I think he because his dynasty and his, acumen of winning was just so large. That little blip is nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't see it.
You went 6. I mean,
that little blip is nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like, it's almost like, do you judge Jordan based on the Wizards?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe at the time you're like, oh, come on, but overall, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. True. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So what any other games is coming up? The Giants still suck. And the Jets still suck too. I think Aaron Rodgers is like. He's worse than Brett Favre when Brett Favre came back. At least Brett Favre was winning.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was winning with the Jets. He's winning with the Vikings.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers sucks. And I think it's because of his personality.
I think that has something to do with it. But he's just not getting it done now on the field. He looks old. Like
he looks old. You know what I'm saying? But his personality though, like
when you walk around like
right?
Like it's like a
bringing
smog.
all that attention.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
I think him being on the Pat McAfee show really hurt him. I think that hurt him.
I think just all the attention,
all that exposed to is really who he really is.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
And just doing something. I'm gonna go sit in the dark for 2 months and all the antics. I'm gonna drink mud or you know what I'm saying? Like all the antics. Like
I'm gonna lie about
win a game. Yeah. Like 2 months.
Yeah,
it's too man, and you're losing.
Come on,
man, shut up.
So you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that the Jets can maybe move from this project. I don't know if he's on a 1-year deal or 2-year deal or whatever, but they need to move from that project because it's not going to get better. I can tell you that much. Any other teams out there? I think Washington, the Commanders are killing it a little bit. How about that Lamar? What y'all think about Lamar? You think Lamar is going to actually get it done this year?
They need a defense.
Defense ain't. So the defense ain't what Baltimore used to be.
Defense, no, not at all.
Okay,
not at all. All right. If he had that defense, they'd be undefeated for 3 years, 3 years in a row.
Right. We would come in and break it up.
Exactly. Like, all right, this is enough. It's like when you used to play Tecmo Bowl, certain teams.
Right. Absolutely.
And it felt like Baltimore, you got to sit this season out. I got to chill.
But for all that we talked about, I mean, the Chiefs are still undefeated.
Yeah, they're still undefeated. They're reminding me of like the Warriors. Like how the Warriors were. Like, whatever formula they're doing, it's like you just can't count them out.
They just figured out a way to win. And I think that's what I was trying to say with the Eagles point. Like, winning in the NFL is really hard. And I think that Eagles fans got spoiled that 1 year where they were just blowing teams out.
Right.
That, like, guess what? In the NFL, it's going to be some knockdown, drag-out games. And, like, that's how the Chiefs have been winning all year.
Right, that's true.
So, at the end of the day, if you're winning in the NFL, you're putting you're putting together a good case for yourself.
Right. Yeah. The one difference I will say between the Chiefs and the Eagles, the Chiefs don't make those mistakes like that.
Right. I mean, they're
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the Eagles make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Critical mistakes.
That's the thing. Critical mistakes.
Like because even that game last week, you know what I'm saying? Because he missed the field goal, right? Missed that field goal, and they were down 5? I think they were down 5 when Bengals had the rock, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. So, and it's like, but the whole game you're watching, you're thinking, okay, the Eagles got this in the bag, and then all of a sudden,
you
know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing or whatever. But you know what? Philly teams have to, I think Philly teams win ugly sometimes. Excuse me. And I think that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Reminds me of like the Sixers sometimes. And I can't say the Phillies. Well, the Phillies too. I mean, no, the Phillies too, though, a little bit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know too much about hockey. I know you were in a hockey game recently.
Oh yeah. We was there. I had a good time. I mean, I'm a Flyers fan. Like, you know, I'm not like an avid Flyers fan. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm watching all however many games they play or whatnot. If they make it to the playoffs, I'll definitely tune in during the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But just, you know, just being there, just something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So were you like edge of the seat type thing, or you was kind of like just sit back and just enjoy it?
Because you know, when it's called the Shift 4 Club, you know what I'm saying, and down there you get free chicken pizza and free adult beverages and things like that. I watched. I can't lie. I watched most of it in the Shift 4 Club. But we did come out because we was 10th row off the ice, so we like, all right, well, let's go catch the end of the second period and then right back to the Shift 4 Club.
Shift 4 Club. Is it cold? I mean, because I know Mark is going to a bunch of games. Have you gone to some hockey games?
I
never had.
Had a hoodie on.
So it wasn't cold,
it was like a little chill.
Okay,
because of the ice. But yeah, because of ice. You know what I'm saying? But I just had a hoodie on.
Okay, all right. And so were you able to see the puck?
Yeah, I mean, the athleticism, these guys, they do things on ice that I don't think I could ever do on the gym floor, or like, you know what I'm saying, on football, for like just the change of directions, the change of speed, the change of pace, the physical. I mean, it's not as physical as when we were coming up back in the day, the Broad Street Bullies and all that, but just the physicality of it, it's just, it's nice to watch, especially in person. You know what I'm saying?
So they really be slamming into that wall.
They be getting after it.
They be getting after it. We got to go.
And the officials, they're just as talented. The way they fly around, got to get out the way and jump on the board and follow the action. Yeah, it's nice to see in person. It's definitely nice to see.
Wow. Yeah, we got to go. I mean, do they tailgate there, though? Do they tailgate before the game?
I have no idea. I don't think.
Mark, do you know?
I'm not sure. I mean, I mean, it's November, so I don't know how many people are going to tailgate.
True.
That's true. But I feel like with a hockey, I feel like with a basketball game, you know, do I feel like I have to have a beer?
Right.
No.
Right.
But I get one.
I got you.
With a hockey game, I feel like I'm going to have to have
I feel you.
I feel like that goes hand in hand.
Yeah, true. They get out.
You got to have that.
They get out. And the Flyers are not doing too well right now. You know what I'm saying? And the arena was still, you know what I mean? Still nice crowd. Still packed. They were still passionate. They were still getting after it. You know what I'm saying? So
what I wanted to ask you guys, you know, because you guys are from the area. I wanted to ask you guys, how do you guys rank the Philly teams as far as like the ones that the fans get behind? Like, who's number one?
The Eagles is number far and away.
The Eagles.
Right, okay. And then number two?
Then I would go to Phillies.
Yeah.
Phillies. Then number three?
Sixers.
And so Flyers is below the Sixers.
I would think so. I mean, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I think the Flyers have like its own fan base, though. I don't think it's like I think like the other three are all like, and I agree with that order. And I think it's even like Fred said that the Eagles miles away from the Phillies, which I agree with. I think the Phillies are miles away from the Sixers.
I agree with that too.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I think the Flyers just have their own
following, like you said. Yeah.
It's like Coach said, like it's
underground rapper compared to Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like the Flyers stink right now. Like they're bad. And they're going through like the process like the Sixers did. They got their new young kid in who's supposed to be the guy. But they're bad right now. And that place is still gonna be packed. Yep. And those fans are like loyal as can be. Like it's a totally different fan base.
Oh, definitely okay. So it's a little different.
But the Eagles are king.
They're king. Yeah, Eagles are. Yeah, they're king down here. Absolutely, I would agree. But my only thing is, maybe the hockey players don't get the credit because a hockey player can walk into Wawa and I wouldn't know who he is, and I don't think most people would know. Yeah. But a Philly or Eagle or Sixer could walk and it'll be I think
it's just the marketing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's just, more. With the football and all that, it's just the marketing is stronger.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? You'll see a Flyers billboard while you're driving. Right, you might see one of the better Flyers selling some cars in a car commercial, but that's really about it.
Like, so now, when you went to the game, did they have like like people outside selling, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, get your flyers, get your flyers.
Yeah,
like, I got this from off the street
of course.
for $20.
Yeah,
They got flyer bucket hats.
Hey man, listen, yes they do.
Okay,
brothers out there.
You're gonna get your hustle on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Plus, and also I'll say this though too, real quick, and like with the Flyers, like I'm not an avid hockey fan. So if I was an avid hockey fan in the area, then I would see somebody like, oh, that's such and such. Okay. That's such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, you know what I mean? So I'm not really checking for this Flyer guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But if I was in it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, like it's like a, you know, you might see this guy, like, how's this guy touring? This rapper touring, he's on concerts, sell out shows, but I haven't heard any of his music. He has that cult following. That's digging through the internet to hear what he have to, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. So now, so you went to the game. You stayed to the end?
We left a little bit to beat the rush. That's all. We was there for most of it though. When we walked out, I think it was tied up actually, and it was about maybe 3 minutes left or so, and they went on and scored to go up.
That's kind of what you do. You leave before.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I don't like the traffic. That's right. That's why I tell everybody, and everybody watching, they can vouch for this. I say, listen, if you ride with me, there is a possibility that I'm leaving before the contest is over. So ride with me at your own risk. You know what I'm saying?
Is that just for sports or is that anything?
That's anything.
So if you go to a concert,
that's yes. If I'm had my fill, I'm out. And but I also tell my folk, I was like, listen, I'll meet you there because I don't want to put this pressure on you because we'll be sitting there and I'll be looking at you like, yo, you ready? What's up? Let's go. Let's get out now. So I don't want to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you plan on staying, I'll meet you there. I have no problem with that. I'll meet you there.
Well, listen, if we all go to the game,
I'll meet you there.
I know. I'm riding with Mark.
I gotta stay to the end.
And he's not gonna mind sitting in traffic, yo.
I will say this. Like if we're at the Sixers playoff game and the game is coming down to the end, I'm not leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not leaving. But like just a regular season game. I'm like,
So the reason why I asked that question because I want to know like if they win or they lose, you know, y'all go to the Sixers game, you will start walking out, you see my man playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people, do you see that there too?
Or? At the Flyers game?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I mean, I've only been to a couple, and both of them were good. The one we went to last year was good, so they were staying. Like I said, when we left, there was still only a couple minutes left, but it was a good game, so those diehards, they were still there. You know
I'm just trying to open myself up to new things, man. Like, you know, we was in the car, like, I'm going back to this Uber thing. I think people should really do, like, some type of documentary on Uber drivers. Because I'm listening to it, and I'm wondering, so we're in the car, and I'm activated, so I'll be honest, when I'm activated, I'm super analytical.
Gotcha.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, what the hell is he playing? And I'm listening, I'm wondering, like, how could he groove to this? Like, I was trying to, like, bob my head. I'm like, yo, I cannot catch the beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to open myself up to new things.
I got you.
So anyway, yo, it's time to land the plane. You know, any final thoughts, MB? Any final thoughts, bro?
Nah, man, I think we covered it all. I mean, you know, final thoughts, just you know, getting ready for the season here coming up. College basketball's in full swing, which is always a fun time, especially the beginning. You got some good matchups. North Carolina, Kansas last night was a really good game.
That was a good game.
So yeah, other than that, you know, that's about it.
All right. Yo, listen, you had to take the PA Turnpike out there?
I did.
Yo, that is the one road I hate.
Yeah.
I don't like, I went out to, I was almost damn near in Scranton to go watch Jay play. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, that's the worst ride. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like 2 lanes. I went through the Lehigh Tunnel or whatever. Like, it's just too, you know what? It's too tight.
I got you.
And if there's an accident, God forbid that traffic, it got to be crazy. Yeah. Man, so you know, so much definitely traveling mercy, safe travels back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
FB, Final thoughts, man.
Just gonna chill out, enjoy these last couple weekends free from basketball before we get started. Watch some college football. Big game between Bama and LSU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tonight. So that'll be.
Where's Dion at? How they doing?
They're
playing
playing
well.
Texas. They played Texas Tech this week, I think.
Yeah,
they're playing well.
They're still over 500 though.
Yeah,
Right?
it's what, like
6-2?
Oh, 6-2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they're doing well. Okay.
They talking about possibility of them possible to win the Big 12 and get up into the college football playoffs. Yeah.
Now that they expanded it to 12.
Yeah.
Right. But they're exceeding expectations. Is correct or not?
Yes.
I would say so. Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, that was a team that won one game 2 years ago.
Right.
6-2.
Right.
Yeah,
6-2. Yeah, so that's good stuff. All right, CB, final thoughts?
Hey man, just like my two fellow coaches here, you know what I'm saying? Just now I say this for my Pennsauken Indians out there. I say this bittersweetly, you know what I'm saying? I still wish we were in the playoffs playing.
Oh, you guys lost?
Yeah, we lost in the first round.
To who?
Manalapan. They're playing.
Manalapan. That's how I call it Manalapan.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I don't know.
I think I say it different. I say it different every time I say it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to pause. I was trying to sound it out in my mind. Like, how'd I say that again? You know what I'm saying? So we lost in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them or whatever. They play Winslow today. Matter of fact, 1:00. Okay. So their season will probably be over as well.
Very quickly. Very quickly.
Oh, Winslow's tough. They're super tough.
Yeah, Winslow's tough.
Okay.
Winslow's tough. Yeah. So the season's over. So, I usually don't have a lot of time like this on my hands before our basketball season starts because we don't start till the 25th. So I'm just trying to stay out of trouble.
I got you.
I'm trying to get to the 25th. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, you're staying out of trouble, and shout out to your cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Tracy Hall and her award that she got.
She's got another award. Shout out to you.
So definitely that. I always find, to be honest with you, I went to that event last year. Just always super inspiring.
Oh, the brunch, right? Yeah.
No, not the brunch.
Not the brunch?
The brunch, I mean, the brunch was super inspiring, but it was like the park thing.
Oh, the park, yes.
That right there was when I really connected. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely shout out to her and all the wonderful
she's doing her thing. She's, I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling this, but she'll get mad at me later if I'm not supposed to be saying this. But she just, you know how she does a lot of her wellness in the park, at Women Park?
Yeah.
Well, they're in the works of getting another park in the city of Camden. So they'll be going on at 2 different locations this time. You know what I'm saying? So she's expanding. You know what I'm saying? And, everybody at the function the other night was just coming up to her after she got done talking, which she went off the top of the head. I'm like, cuz, did you write that down? Or did you have like some mental notes? She's like, nah, I didn't even know I was speaking today. Right.
But that just shows. But that just shows
because it's just the passion.
That's what I'm saying. That just shows the purpose and
natural.
It just comes off the top.
Comes off the top.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely shouts out to her.
Absolutely, and the foundation too.
And the foundation,
the Daylight Foundation and stuff like that. So shout out to the great things they're doing out there.
Sure indeed.
Okay, and then I guess my final thought is, listen, man, I'm back to work, bro.
Yeah.
I'm off Monday. Y'all off Monday?
Nah, we not. We was off Thursday and Friday. But
yeah. But y'all get a lot of more days than we get. See, we don't get them days, but we're off Monday.
Okay.
But then back to work though. But then Thanksgiving will be here. Thanksgiving's late this year.
Yeah, it's like the 28th.
It's late.
Would that be?
It's late. Okay. Now, who's cooking? Mark, you cooking? Anybody cooking?
No, we go down to a family friend down the street. We're real laid back. They enjoy cooking. They tell us they give us like a text about a half hour before. We show up, we eat, we chill out for a little bit, and then we go back home.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. That's dope. And you don't have to bring nothing?
My wife brings something like a ham or something. She brings.
Okay. Yeah, I used to do that too, man. I used to have a traveling ham. My famous word. And I make my ham, Pearl's way. My grandma Pearl's way. I make my ham. I'll stop here. I'm like, you can have a piece or 2, but wrap it up. It's coming with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's classic.
You know what I mean? What about y'all? Y'all cooking, FB?
Nah, my parents will be back in town. My parents live down in Georgia. They'll be back.
Okay.
So we'll hang out with some family. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Okay. Do you cook, Fred?
I don't.
You don't at all? Like nothing?
Yeah.
So if because you're married.
Yeah.
Right? So if your wife left for the week,
right,
you're eating out every day?
I mean, I'm sure I can stick something in there.
Okay. No, but even that is so. I mean, but you're talking about like a little prepared food. It's not
nothing.
You ain't getting like a pack of chicken.
I'll get some chicken and throw that in, but I'm not like.
All right, okay.
I'm not completely helpless.
Okay, I got it. Some people can't cook. I'm serious, like, you know what I mean? Mark, you cook because you do the Ginsu thing. You be doing Yeah. What about you, CB?
No cooking over here. Thanksgiving, I just hit we'll hit some family members' houses. You know what I'm saying, and do it like that. But I don't cook. I mean, I make a mean cereal. You want some cereal?
Oh my God! No, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait now, because now we're a little older now.
Some fruity
pebbles.
Okay,
all right, because
some Fruit Loop mix.
Right. See, I think you're talking about farina or maple or cream of wheat or something like that.
I mean, I can survive. Like I can make hamburgers, some chicken, stuff like that. But I'm not chefing it up for nobody.
You're not chefing it up.
I'm not chefing it up for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Real quick before we get out of here, this was fun to have everybody. I know.
I like this. That's what I'm saying. That's why
he's on location. I know he's on location, but he's still here with us. So yeah, this was cool having all of us on.
That's what I'm saying. I think we got to do this more often. I like the flow. You know what I'm saying?
It's all
about
even with the rabbit holes.
Yeah, even with the rabbit hole. It's all with the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying?
So, but all right, listen, man. I want everybody to just enjoy the rest of their weekend. Definitely. Hopefully that we're on next week. You know what I mean? Did you see what I said? I said we're going to be on 9 a.m. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we got just a roundabout time frame. Hopefully we'll be on before Thanksgiving. So we could talk about some of our favorite. Matter of fact, this is real quick. I'm sorry, and we're out of here. Real quick. Just in case we don't get on for Thanksgiving. Okay, give me, and we'll start with MB. Favorite Thanksgiving dish, and then worst Thanksgiving dish.
My favorite, I love stuffing. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
And here's one. You guys probably not react. Onion. I don't know if it's soup or onion.
Are you talking about the string beans?
No, not string bean casserole.
That was Randy's favorite meal, right? Almadine or something like that.
It's like onion soup or something like that. It's just it's something bad.
Okay, all right. Well, I do like onion soup though, especially in some hamburgers though. Like try a little Lipton, little onion soup mixed in them.
No, not like that. It's like. I'm gonna send it to you guys.
Please do. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So that's the worst though. That's what you don't like, but you do like the stuffing. I like stuffing too. Cornbread stuffing or just regular?
Cornbread stuffing's fire. Yeah.
Yeah. I like stuffing and gravy, man. It's delicious. Nothing better. FB, favorite
is my mom's mac and cheese. I'm gonna send her this clip.
Okay.
Trying to give her some.
All right. FB mom's mac and cheese. That's the one. All right. Now wait a minute. Now FB mom's because he gonna say what the worst is, and I don't know what is the worst.
Everybody loves stuffing. I'm not a big stuffing guy.
Okay. All right. So you don't like stuffing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now do y'all make stuffing separate or in the turkey?
Separate.
I don't cook.
Have you ever seen it, Mark? You ever seen yours in the turkey stuff?
Yeah. That's just a lot more work.
It's a lot more work. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely. All right, CB.
Yeah, worst? I'm not a stuffing guy either, but I wouldn't say that's the worst. I'm gonna start with the worst. My worst would be what's the cranberry sauce?
Oh my God!
Nah, I'm not a fan of that.
Now, which one do you get? The jellied one or
I've seen them. I've seen them both. I don't like neither one.
Oh.
Cranberry is only good for my Tanqueray.
Okay.
And I guess the best would be, because we're not talking about like the main course, right? We're talking about
anything. Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, God, my mom's turkey.
So you like turkey?
You don't like turkey? Turkey gravy, turkey with the gravy.
So I like certain parts of the turkey.
No, I don't know.
But you like turkey? Y'all like turkey like that? Yes. Like what? Like the drumstick or the wing?
I mean, I'm just the slices. Well, I like it all, but I'm talking about the slices from the rip. The slices with the gravy, the potato salad.
Oh, I got it, yo. So listen.
Exactly.
I'm hoping that we could do a show the Sunday after, and y'all could bring me a slice of this turkey.
Like a Friendsgiving.
I like it.
I don't know. I just feel like, well, it depends. I mean, because I cook my turkey in a bag anyway. So, but sometimes them things be dry, man. That's the only. You gotta cook it right.
Anybody have fried turkey? You guys have fried turkey?
I never had fried turkey.
It's really good.
I got to try it.
Delicious. It's
really
delicious.
I never had it. I'm gonna try it.
I'm with you, Jay, on the turkey. I'm not. It's like I eat the turkey because I feel like I have to because it's Thanksgiving.
Right.
But like the sides, if you look at my plate, it's just all sides.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do like ham though.
Yeah, I like ham.
I like ham. Ham is good. Turkey, I put some on it, but I usually eat that with. I gotta have the gravy. I gotta have the cranberry sauce. Like cranberry sauce is big for me. Like it's not. It doesn't make sense if you don't have that slice of jellied cranberry right in the middle.
What do you put that on?
No, you put it in the middle, and then you surround everything else. No, that's right. So then you take a little slice of that cranberry off and put it in on each little. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good.
With the gravy.
Oh yeah, man. Man.
I'm good.
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah, man. Yeah. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays.
Thanksgiving is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I would have to say I like
4 or
Christmas
5 o'clock and the Cowboys come on and ruin it for me.
So who they play?
I don't know who they play.
Right. Yeah, but see, you know what? Yeah, So I'm trying to think, which one do I enjoy more, Thanksgiving or Christmas Day? Which one do you enjoy more?
I think Thanksgiving. For me, Thanksgiving. Yeah.
You say Thanksgiving.
Christmas as a parent is stressful, and then like when it's like when that opening president thing ends, it's kind of like it's almost like a sigh of relief more than just like enjoying it.
It is. Definitely. It is. Yeah, because they always get up early, man.
And of course, I remember my 2 girls are adults now, but when they were younger, of course, they want to play with the toy that their dad didn't put together yet.
Right, exactly.
So now I'm half awake, trying to put this dollhouse together. And it's like, yo, I can't get this door on here.
Right.
I'll put that on tomorrow.
Right. It's summertime. Don't you worry.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yo, I tell mine straight up, I ain't putting nothing together. I'll buy y'all some batteries, though. You know what I'm saying? That was always the one thing that we get these toys. When I was a kid, we get these toys.
Ain't no batteries.
Because they ain't had no batteries, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I think for me it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I think it's Thanksgiving. I think it's Thanksgiving. And I think it's because of the aromas. Like, because Thanksgiving is really all about cooking. Christmas is not necessarily all about cooking. Because you could just have like a Christmas breakfast,
right.
And then order Chinese.
The present giving, gift giving, and all that.
Right. Because that's when the Chinese restaurants become millionaires. You know that, right? On Christmas Day,
that's why they're open. They stay open.
And New Year's Eve.
They stay open.
Yeah.
And they don't close on holidays.
Sometimes like a 2-hour wait.
Yeah, they stay open.
Really? I didn't know it was a 2-hour wait. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they stay open.
Yeah, please. Right. Yeah, listen, because everybody's ordering them.
Everybody's ordering.
Everybody's ordering. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
All right, enough for the rabbit holes. You know what I'm saying? So listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great show. We definitely always enjoy ourselves talking sports and just having fellowship and banter and stuff like that. Right. So on behalf of Doc Bryce, on behalf of MB, Marcus Bullock, Coach Fred Battie, FB, and then Coach Sechiwayo Bird, CB. We are the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, and we want to wish you a wonderful Saturday, a happy weekend, and if we don't see you, a happy Thanksgiving time. All right.